Hey, good afternoon or morning. It's Jaci-O, and I'm on my way back from weekend in Richmond, Texas. Um, that's where we sell real estate in Corpus Christi and Houston, Texas. And I was kind of inspired by this video because we heard about a disgruntled person who was in a house that they rented, um, and then I also had planned to go meet with some clients today and was behind schedule because of some personal things with my spouse and his son getting sick, and so I just lost track of time. So maybe remember that, hey guys, when you buy a home or you rent a home, um, they're not going to be perfect. They will have issues. Um, Whether you buy a home or rent a home, they'll have certain issues that you'll discover later. I joke around. I say it's like dating somebody. Once you're married to that person or you're dating them, you start to see different things about that person that may or may not be so fabulous. But it's where you want to be, right? So I tell people it's about where do you want to come home to and how do you envision your life. And so, sometimes houses, like in Corpus Christi and different places, where it's humid, there will be what we call organic growth because, unfortunately, um, litigious people, and there's always litigious people and people that always want to over dramatize things such as we used to say mold. Okay, nobody was freaked out by mold, because most mold is fine. The humidity happens, and then sometimes some areas don't have ventilation, or even you'll see some of that organic mold, organic growth on the outside of the house, like around the stucco, around where it starts to look a little greenish or mossy-ish, but it's not toxic mold. And so I think, there's just so much paranoia out there right now. It's like everything's a big deal, and everything is not a big deal. You will have organic growth under your sink sometimes if there's a drip. You'll have organic growth in a shower where maybe water pools in the corner of the shower, or doesn't dry long, so it gets a little moldy. You clean it out, you cut it out, you spray it down with some bleach and some mold killer. Was also thinking about, me basically being way behind schedule and forgetting my clients today. Thank God, they called me and I said, hey, I'm not going to make it on time. Let's reschedule for tomorrow. Please forgive me. This is what's happened. And it's not my normal way of functioning, right? I wasn't expecting my husband and my stepson to get sick and vomit, and so I was there with them and a little longer than expected and lost track of time. I think what I found to be effective, or for me, when somebody makes a mistake or falls short, is to, delight in mercy. Everybody makes mistakes, everybody falls short. As long as they come clean and they apologize and just say, hey, look, I fell short. I dropped the ball. I got caught up in these other things and it was not my normal behavior. Would you give me another chance? Well, sure, I'll give you another chance. But if it becomes a pattern of flakiness or unprofessionalism or, whatever, then I'll just say, hey, look, I like you as a person, but, you're not going to be the person that I want to work with because I need someone who's readily available. I need somebody who's experienced. If you know real estate, then you can um, use an unexperienced real estate agent unless they're highly supervised, because they really don't know what to look for. They think things are okay. Um, the other day I was working with one of my team members, and I have a couple of newer agents on my team, and they had some things that they were looking to request for on the amendment, right? We had our inspections, and there was evidence of termite. Oh, whoops. Evidence of termite behavior, and then also the roof needed to be done, and electrical. The Federal Pacific electric box and JFCIs and a lot of these things a newer agent doesn't know what to think of or what to ask for. And so if you're working with someone and you don't know to look for those things, you better make sure you have somebody who's experienced. Now, if you already know real estate, you just need someone to throw a contract together and you know everything else, amen. Don't worry about getting an experienced agent. But anyway, I would say every once in a while, we real estate agents potentially may drop the ball or fall short because of something. And as long as it's not a pattern, we're all human. Understand that. I know that my husband and I, we work very hard, and those on my team, I train to function and work the same way I do, which is to, try to be available all the time, know what we're doing, know what to look for, know what to negotiate, know how to negotiate. Okay, so like I said, no house is perfect. You'll find little quirky things. Oh, a broken this, a chip that, maybe some wood rot, maybe some, something that should be better, but you can. It's not the end of the world. Just call somebody who's more familiar with things and have them help you out so you don't panic and make more out of something than you should. Okay, so you know where to find us. Have a great day.